So the Montreal Canadiens just had a fantastic off-season. And it hasn't been, what, a day? And we're officially into the off-season, and already we have the Toronto media, specifically Elliotte Friedman, trying to start drama surrounding the Montreal Canadiens. And it starts with a whole Brendan Gallagher controversy. Elliotte is quoted as saying something along the lines of, when you bring in a guy from the outside like Anderson and pay him significant money, the other guy is thinking, I bled for you. How could you do that? And it makes the situation difficult. Something along those lines, okay? Where was this talk when the Leafs signed John Tavares? Huh? Where? When their three superstars were up for contracts. Where was this talk when they signed this guy for $11 million? We're talking the Montreal Canadiens bringing in a very valuable player, signing him for $5.5 million, a fair contract, some would argue a slight overpay considering his recent injury, okay? Not $11 million here. And I don't think anybody is disputing that Gallagher is not worth that much. And this all stems from Gallagher's agent mentioning that talks have slowed down or stopped between Marc Bergevin and the Gallagher camp. The guy still has a year left. He's got a year term on his contract and the entire offseason for them to work this out. This is called a contract negotiation. I feel like Elliotte Friedman should know this. This isn't the first time he's tried to start drama surrounding the Habs in a low period of news. So it's somewhat not surprising here. But it's just getting old. The Habs have a fantastic offseason. Let's not forget that. And all Toronto wants to do is stir shit up surrounding this team. Why don't you go off and talk about the team that has continued to let down their fans year after year? The team that has not won a playoff round despite being labeled a Stanley Cup contender by you guys. So I really don't understand why the people who really thought they had the Toronto Maple Leafs gauged properly, I don't see how they have the nerve to come tell how Marc Bergevin should run his franchise. That looks like it has a much brighter future by a mile than, the team you guys have been hyping up for a couple years. There's lots of drama over there to go figure out and talk about. And there's going to be much more over the next few years. Your team sucks. Don't know what else to say. Habs fans, don't be worrying about Gallagher. Let's not forget, unlike the Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens have a general manager who knows how to manage a cap structure. He's incredibly experienced at it now. He's probably one of the best in the league at it. He's a guy that, doesn't give out $11 million contracts hand over fist and chuck a no trade clause on absolutely 97% of the contracts he hands out. He doesn't do that. So he's actually quite good at forecasting the future and knowing where the money is going to be needed in the future. And if you actually looked at our cap friendly page, we don't have cap issues moving forward. So I don't see why we don't think Marc Bergevin can handle the, contract extension of arguably one of the most important roster players we have. Ownership, Marc Bergevin himself has said multiple times and pointed to Brendan Gallagher as a mentor, as an example of work ethic, a true Montreal Canadian. They've mentioned that they would like to sign him long term, and that is the goal. This is a hard salary cap world. Contract negotiations are hard. They're going to talk. They're going to figure it out. This is Brendan Gallagher here. Okay? Just makes you laugh. Cheers, guys. Go Habs, go, baby. Woo! If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Scotian Canadian. Get at me down in the comments. We'll chat about this, maybe have a laugh or two. And also, I just put out a really unique piece of content, myself sitting down with a very knowledgeable, diehard Leafs fan. And we hash out all the most recent moves that the Habs and the Leafs have made. We talk about how these teams will match up in the future. And I think you guys will really enjoy it. So check that out. The link is down in the description.